Sponsored by the St. Paul's Community Foundation.
The St. Paul's Community Foundation is hosting their annual scholarship golf tournament just a little over a week. Proceeds from the event will go towards supporting local students. Kevin Fox joins us with some more information. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for coming in.
Good to be here.
I want to start with the very first question, and what is the St. Paul's Community Foundation? Let's start there.
Well, we're a nonprofit organization, the St. Paul's Community Foundation, and we were designed and organized to support not only ministries within St. Paul's Baptist Church and so all of the programs that are there, but also to be an asset to the community.
So you got a mission there of helping out and getting kids involved, and you have an opportunity at this point for sponsors to get involved as well.
Without a doubt. We have a number of opportunities left for sponsorships, and the sponsorship opportunities can range anywhere from as little as $100 on up to being one of our signature sponsors.
So let's run through some of the folks who've chipped in the past, because we've got to thank them.
Oh, without a doubt.
And then talk about the people that are coming up this year.
Well, we've had folks as well as like Pepsi Cola, who's been there for a while. You look at folks like you all, CBS 6, who's a major sponsor for us annually within the golf tournament, Radio 1, who's also been there. So we've got network and tech. Man, I'm going to leave someone out.
That's always dangerous.
Being the human element.
All right, let's talk about the number of scholarships and the winners that win these scholarships every year.
Okay. Annually, we average about 30 or more students who actually apply and win for the scholarship on an annual basis. So we've been fortunate to be able to supply a lot of those students. But of course, as you know, endowment and donors and things like that are the reason as to why we're able to do this.
Yeah. When we say scholarships, most of us think of like college, but I understand that you've got a much wider range than just that. You can start with little kids or younger children.
Without a doubt. We actually had a program recently that was designed for our middle school students that we worked with them as far as helping them move towards it as they transition to high school. But we also have some other programs that are designed for those folks who are not necessarily going to some of your major universities. They may be looking for a trade or functioning in that element. So we added that particular scholarship, which we call the Apprentice Scholarship.
Well, and that's very important nowadays too, because not everybody's cut out for college, and there's lots of need for folks in the trades as we're all learning more and more.
Especially forming that specialty that we need right now. Big time in the community.
I want to move over to the golf tournament, because let's get to the fun part now. Tell us how the golf tournament works and what's going on there.
Well, it's September 9th, and annually we have the golf tournament around the second week of September. It functions right along with our big homecoming extravaganza weekend at St. Paul's Baptist Church. So the foundation puts this tournament on that Friday. Tee time is 9 a.m. There's still opportunities for golfers to participate. We are anticipating a pretty large number this year. We're already at about 100 golfers, so we're looking at quite a few more to add to that table.
Yeah, so and tee time's at 9, and I imagine that's a full day of fun for anybody that comes out.
Yeah, nothing but big fun. As we like to say, fun, food, and tons of prizes. And we kind of keep them fed throughout, from breakfast in the morning on through.
Can we go back? I want to kind of backtrack a little bit and go back to the types of scholarships that you offer, because we mentioned middle school on up through college and trade school. Right. What are some of the types of scholarships we're talking about?
Well, let's look at, I mentioned the Apprentice Scholarship, which is designed for those folks who are looking and moving on to sort of a trade as opposed to some of the higher ed. But we also have what we call our Academic Achievement Scholarship, which is designed for those moving on as high graduate school. So we end up having some folks who will return. So they'll be there on an annual basis to receive those scholarships, because we do not limit the number of those scholarships. And then middle school folks are more so kind of helping them in the transition piece, not necessarily scholarships to the school systems, but helping them move forward. And
get prepared.
Exactly. And then as recently as this year, we actually formed a different collaboration with Richmond Public Schools, where we were able to do almost like an essay writing scholarship for a lot of their students.
All right, we mentioned the golf tournament, but I know that you're already looking past that. What else is coming up?
Right after that, we'll kick into our workshops where we do a financial academy, and we will start functioning where we're actually teaching folks about money planning, money management, budgeting, retirement planning, the insurance piece. All of this is free to the public, and they will kick in September 15th. then probably we're going to take a little time off after that, get it started again.
And regroup.
And then regroup.
Well, thanks for coming in and spending a little time with us.
You got it. My pleasure.
All right, Kevin. All right, again, the SPCF Scholarship Golf Tournament happening September the 9th. Tee time is at 9 a.m. It's being held at the Traditions Golf Club at Berkshire. For more information, you can head online to stpaulscommunityfoundation.org. And now we'll head over to you.